Hello, folks. Welcome to Loop Learnings. And in today's episode of We Grow Together, we will talk about taking ownership. So stick around and let's get started. So before we get started with today's topic, I would like to say that watch full video to get a better learning experience and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Come on, go ahead, pause the video, hit that red button and bell icon. Now, since you have subscribed to the channel, let's move forward and talk about today's subject. So, what is taking ownership? Ownership, in other words, taking responsibility. Taking ownership means standing up and committing to do a specific task or a project. Sometimes taking ownership will just mean that understanding your role in the organization or family, because when you understand your role you will be able to perform that particular role in a very effective manner. So understand your role in the organization and even in your family. What is your role? So what do we mean by taking ownership? Well, have you heard about the following phrases? I'm sure you must have heard, my boss hates me, so I'll never get a promotion. I'm sure most of us have heard about this phrase. Another one is I don't have time. I can't pursue another part-time career, or I can't pursue another part-time hobby, or something that a person wish to do or person is good at doing, but they have this excuse saying I don't have time. Another kind of excuse is I'm too old to change my careers. Well, Colonel Sanders was 60 plus years old when he started KFC. So we are never too old when we want to change our careers and we want to build ourselves. I can't afford it. That's another excuse that we find it. So these are the few excuses, these are the few phrases that we hear every single day from a lot of people. So why so many of us don't take ownership of our lives? The problem is that phrases like those listed above signify a lack of personal responsibility for our circumstances. They shift the focus of our problems onto other people and things. We will have a huge list of things and people, and we will blame government and uh, other things that because of those things we are stuck wherever we are. But that's not taking ownership, that's not taking responsibility. So here's how to start building personal ownership. I'm going to give you 4 steps to build the personal ownership. First step is to notice what you are blaming on. Then you focus on the solution. Divert your attention towards solution instead of paying attention to the problems. Then choose power of choice. That's very important, and I'll talk about that in a bit. And then be accountable. Be responsible what you're doing or what you are supposed to do. So these are the 4 steps. If you take these 4 steps, you will be considered as a responsible person in your organization and in your family as well. So let's talk about let's explore these 4 things individually. So first, notice what you are blaming on. We often tend to blame other people or other things or circumstances or government policies. Uh, we blame a lot. That's why we are stuck wherever we are sometimes, and we can't move ahead, and that causes the frustration, and then frustration demotivates you. The first step in building ownership is to notice what you are blaming on very often, and then correct and then make a list of those blames, list of those things or people that you are often blaming on. And then you take the top 5 or top 10 things that you often blame on, and try to work on solution to solve those blames that you on the things that or people. So try to rectify, identify what is the issue, why you are blaming on the things or people or circumstances. Don't let become this as your habit, else you will struggle to recover from it, because it will make your mind, it will shift your mind towards one direction, and that direction is only blame, only excuses, and not the solution. So that's the first step you must do. Second is focus on solutions. Humans are genius when it comes to develop creative solutions. You know, there are a lot of problems in the world. There has been, there are, there will be, but humans, God has gifted human with the brain. They can think about solution, and very often they come out with very creative solutions to tackle with the problem, with the blame or whatsoever. If something is important to you, whether it be your health, fitness, relationship, career, education, or happiness, you will find a way despite the obstacle. This will happen if you are focusing on solution. This will never happen if you are focusing on blames, people, or excuses. Write down all the possible options for resolving your challenging situations, and pick some of the situations that you can start working on right away. So focus on solutions rather than problems. That's the second step you must do. Third is power of choice. When we lack ownership, we tend to fall into a passive trap of saying, I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Begin to use intentional language around you every day, choices to build a sense of ownership for those decisions. You know, it should be, I choose to play cricket today. I choose to go to the gym today. Not I have to go to the gym today. You see the difference? I have to and I choose to. It's a big difference. I choose to mean that you are willing to do the things. I have to mean that somebody is pushing you to do things and you are not doing from your heart. I choose to mean that you are doing from your heart. So always choose to do things rather than have to do things. So I choose to eat healthy food, or not I have to eat healthy food. I choose to walk to work instead of driving, not I have to walk to work instead of driving. I choose not to focus on social media, not I have to not focus on social media. So you see the power of choice, the power of choose. The power of choose is greater than power of have to. So always choose to do things, not have to do things. Then you will see the drastic change in your life, in your professional life, and in your personal life as well. Then, last but not the least, the fourth step is to be accountable. When you hold yourself accountable to others, you are more likely to take ownership of your own action, because then you will be very careful while you're taking action. You'll be thinking about pros and cons, positives and negatives of your actions. So you will be sensible when you will take action. So that's why if you feel accountable to others, that's when you will build your personality. Being accountable to others can also provide additional support during tough situations, and that's very important point I wanted to make. Take responsibility of your actions, whether the result is positive or negative of your actions. Always take responsibility of your actions. So these are the four steps. If you will take, you will become a responsible person, and you will have the status in society that you are the person who takes ownership of your actions. I hope you have learned something, and please do let me know in the comments below. um, Whether if you have learned, even if you have not learned something, please do let me know. I would love to read your comments. The next topic, before I go, next topic we are going to talk about teamwork. So subscribe to the channel if you have not, and hit the bell icon, and spread the this channel to others. Share it with others, like it, comment, and I'll see you in the next topic, which is teamwork. Thank you very much, and take care.